Can someone tell me why it feels like you are fighting a dragon with a plastic fork when you're trying to clean a house with 3 little kids? Like, it does not feel effective. Constantly doing stuff, and it feels like nothing is being done. And I know that that's a lie. It just feels that way. It just feels like nothing is getting done. But, we just gotta keep going. It's just how we do it. It's what we do. Also, to the rock star moms who don't have to constantly clean, like, why are you so cool? Why do you have your life so together? I need to get like you. Anyways, rant aside, my name is Cassandra Perez. This is Hosanna in Home, and I hope you are taking the next 25 minutes to clean something in your house, or at least just get your list of to-dos ready so that you can have a nice, productive day and be a good steward of the house that God has blessed you with. Okay, so I feel like right now, this stage of life, with 3 and under, my goal is if someone were to walk into my house, I don't want it to look too embarrassing. Like, we are just getting to the bare minimum here. So I wanted my house to just be, reset, as they say. So I wanted to feel like it wasn't just a train wreck. And I had some areas of the house that were like embarrassingly dirty. And then other areas that I feel like were not too bad, not too shabby. So like my strategy right now is I need to get the essentials done, and then everything after that is kind of extra. So I need to do dishes, I need to do laundry because we need to eat and we need plates to eat on, and we need to wear clothes and we need to have clean clothes to wear, right? So those are like my big ones that I try to stay on top of. Folding the laundry, that's another conversation, but we won't talk about that right now. But like, seriously, in these formative beginning years, I feel like it's definitely more important to pour into your kids. Give them a good example of somebody who's level-headed, who's full of love. That way they can grow up to be an adult who's level-headed and full of love. Like, I want my kids to see a mom who's not obsessed with feather dusting every piece of furniture, but one who slows down and looks them in the eye and says, like, hey, I hear you. Let's spend time together. Let's read a book together. Those types of things. Now, that being said, I did reach a point on this day where I was like, okay, there are peanut butter crackers on the living room floor. The front entry room was looking a mess, as you're about to see, and jump scare, bam. Okay, so this is like, I don't even know how to explain it. So there was like trash all over the floor from the kids opening up some packaging, and then there was just a bunch of random stuff that we leave at the door before we come in. Good excuse? Not really, but it happens. And I think if we do not pretend that it never happens, then we could just be really unhealthy, giving really unhealthy standards to other women, to other new moms who are just feeling like humiliated, embarrassed. And yeah, it's not ideal, but when it happens, we fix it, we get through it, and then we move on to the next chapter because it's not a big deal. Okay, so you remember the Ralph Lauren Christmas inspo, or should I say Ralph Lauren? If you know, you know. It was cracking me up because I was just thinking, like, I am not there in life right now. I am in the crayon on the wall phase. Like, can I have a Ralph Lauren Christmas if I have crayon all over my wall? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Because I feel like they would just laugh at my face. So mid-February here, actually mid to end February here, and I'm just now taking my nativity. It feels like it takes forever to get to Christmas, but then once Christmas is past, you're like, I just put up my decorations. Like, what even happened? Okay, what is your disaster tornado area of your house? Because this was definitely mine. In addition to a few other little ones, but this one was my big one that was getting to me. So living room and entryway are good. I usually do that, like work in sections, and then we have the kitchen. Okay, it's actually the next day. I had to go lay down yesterday because it kind of hit me like a truck, like a sudden migraine, and I was feeling super sick. So I just laid down for the rest of the night. But it's a new day. We can do this. We just had breakfast and it's early afternoon, and I'm gonna finish the kitchen, kids' rooms, and my room. That's another thing, is that I got super thrown off by this sudden migraine, and life will just give you things that will throw you off your regular schedule. I actually love schedules. I am a big schedule person, but I tend to make the schedules very open-ended because life happens. I have had this, it's February something today. It's time to get a new one, right? I saw some at Walmart, but they were so boring. I need like a pop of color, something interesting. If you're wondering what that was, that's the little mat that you put under your dish rack, or you can just use the mat like that to put your dishes on. But yeah, it's like when I'm staying home with my kids all the time, I need something fun. And for some reason, the fun thing to me is getting like a cool pattern on my dish mat. Sometimes it's the little things in life, right? Like if I'm out running errands and I get a coffee, that right there, mood booster. It just feels so luxurious. Unlike this sock that I found on my counter for who knows what reason. Yeah, kids just put things where they don't go. So there was a sock on my counter. Do I love that? No, I don't love it, but it's life. My big goal today is just get it done. Just get it done. Don't worry about the details because those don't matter as much as the big things. I just want to do what makes my brain feel happy and feel like it's a bit cleaner. We'll do detailed organization in another time. Also, side note, if you saw the top of my fridge, no you didn't, because I'm not cleaning that today. Being a mom is just finding little pockets of time to do what you love, do what refreshes you, and it's not always easy to find that time, but it's so important. Because I remember before I had kids, I would literally I had the luxurious, relaxing time. I'd put on some relaxing music and I would read my Bible and have a nice drink with my Bible time. And it was so slow and it was so just refreshing. But we don't always get that. Sometimes we get woken up, right? And sometimes we don't get a full night's rest. So we don't want to wake up early in the morning. We want to get at least 3-4 hours, whatever you can get. Having a baby is not for the weak, but in having those times, I believe that the Lord was preparing me. And I believe that I can still have a good relationship with Him and still be intimate with Him, even if I don't have the perfectly laid out time on my schedule to do so. Actually, isn't it even more special if you give the Lord your time when you feel like you don't have that much time in it? Like those 5-minute prayers during the day where you're just like, Jesus, I just want to connect with you. Like, I'm tired. I need you to refresh my mind, refresh my soul. Like, bless the words that are coming off of my lips today, because I want to be a good mom. I want to be a loving and supportive wife. And I want to be a good friend, a good sister, and a good daughter. It is just vital not to envy other people who are in different scenarios, different situations, seasons of life. Like, I do not like whenever women are like, wow, her house is so clean because she hires someone. Well, good for her. The Lord has blessed her. The Lord has given her all that she needs and more so that she can have that. I'm not there right now, but I do have other things that other women don't have. And so we just thank the Lord for what we do have, and we be grateful for that, right? And then another thing that used to paralyze me a little bit more into not getting tasks done was having my kids with me. Of course, I never have a moment that I'm home without my kids because I am the person who watches them, right? And if I am alone, usually if my husband stays home with the kids, then I'm not at home. So I don't really have time to clean without them being there. And I've just kind of learned to breathe and relax and let go of things so that I can clean and get stuff done and still interact with them. Like, I usually put music on loud, something that is an instrumental. Also, mom hack. If you like to have noise in the background, but you get overstimulated, just listen to lo-fi or listen to an instrumental or something without words, because oh my goodness, when there are words playing in the background, even if it is like the holiest of Christian songs that I normally love, I am like, please, my brain is scrambled. I don't know what I'm hearing. Like, so many voices, so many noises. Yes, so I stick to instrumentals now, and that has helped me so much to not be overwhelmed by the noises in my house. Do you know what I realized the other day? Well, it wasn't the other day. It was about 2 months ago. Every time I go to the bathroom and it is quiet in there, my ears start ringing. And I was like, why are my ears ringing? Like, why? And I looked it up because I was just curious, and I like to look things up like that. And it said that constant noise exposure makes your ears ring whenever you're not exposed to that noise. So I guess it's like, I'm hearing baby noises, toddler noises, mommy, stuff like that, which is beautiful because I'm so glad that I have my babies. But I just thought it was hilarious that my ears just got so used to noise that it had to invent noise whenever I am just going to the restroom for about a minute. Also, check out this gnarly cheese stick. And I'm talking like mozzarella cheese stick that I found. It was rock hard. I told the kids to throw it away for me, but I was just like, I didn't even know they could get that hard. But, my son just likes doing science experiments, I guess. Okay, so putting the laundry in the washer, I got that. Putting it in the dryer, okay, sometimes I'll have to wash it 2 or 3 times. But folding it, oh my goodness. So this is my daughter's room. This is both of their rooms, but the baby doesn't really sleep in here like ever. We actually took her crib out and put it in my room because it just wasn't happening. She's under a year. So, I like having her in bed with me anyway, so I don't have to walk across the house and be all worried, because I'd probably be waking up and going to go check on her a few times per night, even if she wasn't, making any noise because, moms are just like that. We just want to check on our babies. That's the way the Lord made us. I'm actually curious because I don't know, what is your normal? How long did you keep your baby in the room? Because I know every baby is different. Some of them are much more needy and some of them are more independent and are totally fine being by themselves. I feel like mine have been pretty good, right? I mean, I don't know. How can a baby be good? All of them are good. All of them are cute. All of them have squishy cheeks and kissable faces, and we all love them because they're ours. So my oldest daughter, who's still pretty young, she does clean her room actually, but this was mostly a me thing where I was like, I'm just kind of gonna step in and I want you to help me, of course, but I just kind of wanted the house done. I wanted to shut my brain off and be like, okay, the house is done. Everything is in order-ish. I'm shooting for good enough, not shooting for perfect here. So one day I'll be able to focus on those details, but today I'm just going to get it done. I used to have a really bad habit since childhood, since being a teenager, of just letting things get out of hand and then having these big massive cleanup days, which you just cannot do whenever it's not only you that you're cleaning after. Because if it's just me, then maybe I'll leave something on the floor. I don't know, a dress that I took off or something. But whenever it's, the whole household, we cannot linger and let things build up, because when it builds up hardcore. I really want to decorate this guest bathroom, but with the price of moving into our new home and having to get all the essentials and everything taken care of, I just don't want to pressure myself into spending money that I know later on I will be like, whoa, why did I do that? Because I want to focus on the essentials right now. But yeah, I want to make this restroom look cute, and I did have some Christmas decorations up in here that I started taking down because it is way past Christmas. But now I feel like the wall is just so empty and bare, and I want it to look cute in here again. So I'll miss the Christmas decorations actually. I know right now is not the good time to do it, but I do want to kind of plan out what I'm going to do, and I have no idea what to put on these two shelves. I knew I wanted to put those two shelves there, but now that I'm seeing them, I have no decor to put on. And I can't reuse decor from around other areas of the house because I do not get decorations that sit on a surface. I cannot put stuff on my counters. Okay, I could, but I choose not to put stuff on my counters or on the tables or, flat surfaces like that. I don't put decorations on flat surfaces like that because my kids are little and they want to grab them. And that's normal. But I just don't want to have to keep putting them back or having to keep reminding them. I just try to minimize how many no's I have to say per day so that hopefully when I do say no, it's more meaningful. On this day, since the first day I started cleaning, also I changed my shirt. Got the first one dirty, as always. Oh my gosh. Have you seen those memes where they're like, me when I put on my husband's shirt and it fits me tight? That was me right here. I was like, oh, let me put on my husband's comfy pink t-shirt. And I put it on. I'm like, that is not the fit that I was thinking was going to happen. But that's postpartum body for you right there. I am doing Zumba and trying to just do things that make me feel good and healthy, drinking more water. What do I put up there? Help me out. What do I put up there? That top shelf that you can't see right now, but I showed it to you a second ago. The last thing that we're going to do is my room. The day when I had a headache, I just set up this little table here with crayons everywhere, and I had to have the lights off because, yeah, that doesn't feel good with the lights on. Closet, dirty, but, oh, what's that? Oh, we have a child in there. Okay. And bathroom. This is my one that I have just been having sit like that for days because I unpacked a box. And I am going to put it off even more longer. So we're turning that light off and shut that door. That's not a today issue. We'll just get the room done. So the vision here was, I was thinking I wanted a vanity at this desk. But then I also want to work at the desk, like do Bible studies or write stuff down. I don't know, like random kids activities that I want to plan out. I just have a nice desk space to do it. So I kind of figured if I have a huge mirror in front of my desk, I feel like I'm just going to keep looking up at it. Like it will distract me. If I move, my brain is going to be like, oh, something's moving. Look at it. But it's just going to be me. So I was putting up this, a bunch of yarn and cables and random stuff. I found the best solution for my yarn is just to put it in the drawer under my bed. So I set aside this drawer and I just have all my yarn under there, and it is a game changer. That way I don't have yarn everywhere that kids can unravel and make a mess of. Also, we only half make beds around here because we're fixing to go to sleep anyways in a few hours. That's how I always look at it. I'm like, we're fixing to go to sleep in a little bit anyway. Why am I going to make it super perfect? Just make it plain as you can. The bottom of my bed has yogurt, I think, maybe. So when the kids eat, they'll like get stuff on their face and kind of rub it on my pants. Not intentionally, but when they're like hugging me, it'll get like on my pants, on my blankets, on my furniture. These are these little granny heart squares that I crocheted. I haven't weaved in the edges yet, so just ignore that. But what should I make with them? I was thinking of making a blanket, a baby blanket. Also thought it'd be cute to have like a scarf of these, like just make a long row of these and have that be a scarf. But I don't know yet what I'm going to do with them. But I'm going to make a bunch and then come up with a plan afterwards. I love having my kids color, and they love to color, especially my daughter. She is an artiste. But it's hard to find a solution for crayons because they're little, and the 2-year-old loves to color too, but he does not have good like tension control, and he'll break them. And not only just when he's coloring he'll break them, he will just kind of look at them and think about it and then just snap them. And then we have little crown bits that are harder to use. So I tried getting the twistable Crayolas. Will it help? Hopefully they don't just twist them so they're super long and then they just crack off anyways. Bedroom is done. We did it. We're closing the door and turning off the light to my bathroom. And I'm kind of tired, so we're just going to close the door and turn off the lights on this closet too. It's just out of sight, out of mind. We don't worry about that. Okay, we did it. We're finished. All done. I want you to go ahead and comment down below if you did clean something while you were watching this, or if you were just watching it before your cleaning session. Let me know, because I am curious. And also, please subscribe so that you can see my next videos. I promise I won't let you down. I will have interesting stuff going on, and it will be good, beneficial for wives, mothers, followers of Christ. I'm here for you. I want to build this community, so let's build it together.